everyone to another episode of the Mod Squad Movie Talk. I'm your host, Harley, as always joined by the fabulous Felix.
What's up? Doing
How are
fine.
you doing
Just
today?
chilling.
Okay, let's start our show off with our sponsor. Guys, scan that QR code and let Lisa know that the Mod Squad sent you. Her skulls are awesome and one of a kind. Also, remember we do have t-shirts. Go ahead and message Kevin or Felix and get you a Mod Squad custom shirt.
On the real.
And and guys, go check out Horror Pack. Use the code SQUAD and get $5 off your horror pack. Hey Felix, you want to tell them about conversations this week?
Hmm, why don't you tell them about discussions this week?
Okay, well, on discussions this week, we did our favorite theme songs for TV shows.
Yes,
Guys, go
ma'am.
watch that and let us know who you think had the best selection.
Yes, I did not pick The Walking Dead because to me, thinking of theme songs and such, back in the day, 80s, 90s, 70s, that was the theme song TV show era. So that's why I didn't pick Walking Dead, even though Walking Dead would have been my number one.
Even though, like, have you noticed nowadays there's not
It's not
really
really,
many
yeah.
theme songs? Like,
If
it's
there's even
more,
any opening credits now as the TV show starts, you see all the stars names and stuff. They're not, instead of being like in the jingle beforehand. But yeah, I agree.
okay, let's go to our first trailer. It is Control Freak.
Come see me live and become unstoppable.
Cut. I think we got it.
Let me do it one more time. Work's been
This is
crazy.
Callie Marie
Take some time
Tran.
off.
I wish I could.
She was in
I owe the team a new draft.
We're not gonna get it out in time.
You shouldn't
The Last
talk to your boss
Jedi
like that.
and
Oh, come on.
The Rise of Skywalker.
You gotta see someone about that, really.
Just an it.
Have you been seeing anything unusual?
It's not going to stop.
What is
I'm not gonna lie, I did see this trailer,
There's something wrong with her.
but does she know
can't
from what you think you see? You know, I'll ask you at the end.
What is that?
Does it seem like a Jekyll and Hyde thing to you? And does she know what's happening?
Who is feeling brave tonight?
Does she know what's happening? What do you, from what you see?
It kind of looks like she knows it's happening,
I thought so too, but I wasn't 100% on that.
but it looks interesting. Okay.
It's on Hulu, so hey.
Time for the news. Okay. From Variety, Star Wars boss Kathleen Kennedy planning to exit Lucasfilms at the end of 2025.
Speaking of Star Wars, yeah, I know she's hated, and I know most don't like what she did with Star Wars. As an executive producer and producer, here's just a couple of the movies she's got under her belt: Gremlins 1 and 2, Goonies, Back to the Future trilogy, American Tail 1 and 2, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Schindler's List, The Lost World, actually the Jurassic Park trilogy, Sixth Sense. And there's a lot of newer ones too. Those are just I chose to pick from. And then going to Star Wars, Force Awakens, one of the 5 highest movies of all time. Rogue One, arguably the best Star Wars movie. Then we got Andor and The Mandalorian, season 1 and 2. season 1 and 2. And me, watching movies, I watch movies for fun, which is why I could never be a really good movie critic or a reviewer. It's because I've always seen the positive in things. And with Star Wars, I'm kind of in the same way. To me, The Last Jedi didn't feel like a Star Wars movie, so they tried to fix that with The Rise of Skywalker, which really made that movie feel real jumbled. Um, I don't think she did too bad, but I know the consensus is she destroyed Star Wars. But also, in saying that, if you read what George Lucas was planning on doing, basically making it all about the midichlorians, that would have been just as bad. What she did wasn't too bad, but getting someone else in there that's as a fan of Star Wars, I do believe would be better. Hopefully, John Favreau, but we'll see what's up. This is pure speculation at this point, though. Not saying it's going to happen or it's not, but I do believe it will happen because she's just getting up there in age, and I think it's time for her to step away.
She's tired.
Putting it bluntly, yeah.
Okay. From comicbook.com, Marvel's The Punisher returning at Disney Plus, but not how fans expect.
Yeah, when Marvel did their special presentations, I think they called it, it was Werewolf but Not by Night, which I want to see a sequel to that, and Guardians of the Galaxy, the holiday special, which was fun. That's the one with Kevin Bacon. They kidnapped Kevin Bacon for Star-Lord. They weren't going to make any of those anymore, but I'm glad they're making the exception for Punisher. John Bernthal is writing the script with original Marcus Green, I do believe. He worked with him in We Own This City. But yeah, John Bernthal's going to co-write this. It's going to be about within an hour. That's how much the other holiday specials, how long they ran for. And I wanted to see a whole TV show on this, but I'll take what I can get. John Bernthal's Punisher is my favorite theme from the whole Netflix era. And yeah, getting this is something I'm looking forward to. Can't wait, actually, today or Tuesday, whenever this video drops, the Daredevil's back. So that's another thing I'm excited to start watching as well. Kevin, since hopefully you're listening to this, you gonna watch the new Daredevil? Because I know that's one Marvel property besides Deadpool you really enjoyed. So you planning on watching it? Comment down below.
Okay, from CBR, it's time. Long guest starring sequel to the Wayans brothers' most controversial film gets promising update. From Deadline, Ayo Edebire tapped to write live-action Barney movie for Mattel. A24 producer Daniel Kaluuya also in talks to star. From comicbook.com, Daredevil Born Again Season 2 cast Matthew Lillard in mystery role. Who is he playing? And Deadline, Zeta Jones joins Strek 5 as, oh my gosh, my brain just went, as Orc's daughter. And from comicbook.com, The Boys Season 5 adds supernatural favorites Michonne Collins and Jared Padalecki. Amanda, don't shoot me for that.
Taking it from the top, yeah, the Wayans have always talked about doing a White Chicks too. Not gonna lie, that was a guilty pleasure back in the day. Now that they got their momentum coming up with Scary Movie 6, they're gonna wait to see how that goes and how that's received. And White Chicks 2 is on the docket. That was one you seemed excited for, Harley?
Yes, I am so excited for it. I can't listen to that one song without thinking of White Chicks.
Same here. There's 2 songs actually, but yeah. Yeah, and then Barney, she is an Emmy and Golden Globe winner. So I'm excited about that. You know, what it's going to be about, I have no idea. But knowing that they have that talent behind it, and A24 is producing, and you know, we're a huge fan of A24 here on the channel, that's another thing that keep your eye on.
I find that one quite interesting because I grew up like I was a Barney child, like from when it came out, because I was born in the raised in the 90s, so I was that Barney generation. So I'm kind of curious to see what they do with that.
Not here, but it was on all the time because it was my nieces and nephews because I was the generation of, a little bit older than that. But yeah, I grew up with it being on all the time at the house because my nieces and nephews were always watching it. Yeah, and going to speaking of Barney villains, Matthew Lillard. Who do you think he's going to play in season two? Speaking of Daredevil, season two of Daredevil, I believe, like we were talking about in prep, I believe he's going to be a villain. And if you think about it, he's a villain in Five Nights at Freddy, obviously Scream. He tends to do those roles a little better.
I think the only role that he was not a villain was when he played
Shaggy, and as well as the ones where they're hackers. But yeah, he does kooky characters good and villains. Who do you think? Please in the comments. Gonna be a Marvel villain, but what Marvel villain do you think fits him? Let us know in the comments. Going to Shrek 5. Yeah, they got Zendaya to join and voice his daughter. Shrek 5 is going to come out December 23rd, 2026. And here's a small clip for you guys.
Hey, Magic Mirror, who's the fairest of them all? Why, Shrek, of course.
Ew, Dad!
Ooh, Mama like.
Who's making this stuff?
Not me!
Whoa! Shrek 5, starring Mike Myers, Eddie Murphy, Cameron Diaz, and Zendaya? Oh, damn. Only in theaters, Christmas 2026.
And then Supernatural now, last but not least. First of all, I'm a fan of The Boys. So I'm kind of digging this. I know Supernatural is a big thing out there. Never seen one episode, but I know what it's about. I know who's in it, who stars in it, yada, yada, yada. But Eric Brady from Days of Our Lives basically got his brother and some other dude back that's big on Supernatural to join The Boys. So that's something there. Here's actually a clip of that happening.
Hey, Jared, we got work to do. Again.
Okay. I'll tell Misha. Misha, we got work to do.
Okay. What are we doing?
So yeah, what do you guys think about that? Are you excited about it? I am, because it's just, if you know The Boys, it's not really serious. I mean, it's serious issues, but not really serious. So I'm kind of liking that they're, getting the other Supernatural characters on the bandwagon. What do you guys think about that? Harley, are you a Supernatural fan?
No, but our other person that's on our show, Amanda, is. Amanda, tell us who these characters are.
Yeah, we're over here like, maybe we should have had you on for this part. Go ahead.
Okay. From Deadline, Anora takes Best Picture Oscar as Sean Baker wins 4 to tie record. Lead acting prize to Mickey Madison and Adrian Brody. Full list.
So yeah, Best Picture goes to, it's a Neon. Again, production goes to Anora. Best Actress from the same movie, Mikey Madison, and you'll know her as the ghost face that killed Dewey in Scream 5. So not too much hate. Best Actor goes to Adrian Brody. Supporting Actress, Zoe Saldana from Amelia Perez, which is a next Netflix movie. Supporting Kieran Culkin, Macaulay Culkin's brother in A Real Pain. That's a Searchlight film. And Best Picture again, Director, Sean Baker for Nora. So yeah, they really took home the gold. So have you heard of this movie at all, Harley? I'm not gonna lie, I didn't. I looked into it. He seemed like more of your cup of tea, to be honest with you. Yeah,
I have to look it up.
You may like it. I mean, got familiar faces and such.
From comicbook.com, everything the Doomsday concept art leak could reveal about the Avengers sequel.
So yeah, Marvel Studio concept artist and well, maybe at this point former Marvel Studio concept artist and illustrator, either him or an assistant accidentally put these in a folder that leaked. And well, here we are. I hear Marvel's not too happy at the moment. And not all of these images that we're going to show you are from Doomsday and or Secret Wars, but they might be. So potential spoilers ahead. Harley, show these images. Here, this one I have no feedback on. It doesn't look like it was fully colored in or done.
It just looks like they started it.
Yeah, it looks like someone maybe being chained up, obviously being lured down into water, lava, some liquidy form. Next
Not really able to tell.
Yeah, here's one that looks like Doctor Strange. I like the whole Game of Thrones era aesthetic to it. It looks like a lot of these are, I don't know if it's going to be Battle World, but a lot of these places and backgrounds look like it's from that time period. There's we don't know if this is going to be T'Challa or his son, which was in the last Black Panther Wakanda Forever. But I do believe it's going to be T'Challa. We're going to have him back, and he's going to be from a different universe, possibly. And he's going to be in Battle World, and from there come back to 616 Marvel MCU proper.
I like this one.
Yeah, this one's a good one. Again, it's got that older aesthetic to it, the way he's got like the vines or lines of rope around him and such. And yeah, I'm hoping T'Challa's back. I do want them to age up his son a little bit and maybe him kind of mentor his son. But yeah, I'm hoping now T'Challa's back. And yeah, this one I'm digging. I'm a huge Black Panther fan, and yeah, his Chadwick Boseman's death really got to me. I remember me and Kevin were filming an episode of something that night, and I was just in awe the whole time. I just couldn't believe it. This one's a fun one here. It's going to be Young Avengers, I'm assuming. I'm liking that Star-Lord's back right there. There's Wong, Miss Marvel. She looks to be the same giddiness as always, which I like about her character, honestly. Wiccan and Speed, Cassie Lang and Kate Bishop. In the back there, if you look to the right behind Miss Marvel, I forget what his name is, but he's an X-Men character. I don't know if he's part of the Young Avengers. I'm not going to act like I do know, but if you guys know who that is, let us know down below. Here's Miss Marvel. She-Hulk, Bruce Banner, and his son. I'm glad that they did away with that, god-awful haircut that he had in She-Hulk. That front fade wasn't doing it for me. But yeah, I do believe, again, this is part of Battle World. This looks like this is where all the Hawks are at that point. Don't know if this one's from Vision Quest or Doomsday and or Battle World, but this is a fun picture. Here's White Vision with Star-Lord just chilling.
I like this one, how it has that Game of Thrones.
Yes, this one's getting deep now. It's Robert Downey Jr.'s Doctor Doom, Stephen Strange there, Doctor Strange. I believe that is the Invisible Woman and Franklin Richards, and it looks like Doctor Doom finally got the girl here. Don't know if she's from the Fantastic Four movies that's coming up, or she's from a different universe. Who's there on their knees? Maybe.
Can't really tell.
Yeah, you can't really tell. That does look like Elena, the new Black Widow, holding him down. But other than that, yeah, I really can't tell because a lot of the faces are just kind of blurred out. But yeah, check out. If you think this picture is pretty badass,
I think this one's my favorite out of all of them.
Boom. There's Dr. Doom, Robert Downey Jr. What do you guys think of the whole Robert Downey Jr. being back as Dr. Doom? yeah, it's just exciting right now to be a Marvel fan, especially with these leak. They might not even be anything either. So we'll see where we
They
could
may
put
just
in
been
later on.
sketches that someone was working on, and
I mean, that could
we
be easily from Vision Quest, and that could have easily been from She-Hulk and concept art for that show that they didn't use. So we'll see in a couple years. And the first Doomsday, the first Avengers Doomsday is going to come out on May 2026. So about a year away.
okay. From Deadline, Warner Brothers, DC, and Mattel Inc. multi-year consumer product deal.
If you know anything about this channel, if you know anything about myself, huge McFarlane fan. Back in the day, followed him when he was at Marvel. He left Marvel, made Image Comics. Image is where The Walking Dead is made. Then movie Maniacs back in the day. If you want to see my horror collection, click the little link right here. Huge movie Maniacs fan back in the day, the horror ones. A couple years back, he got the licensing for WB under WB's it's DC. And Kevin and I have been collecting pretty hard, especially Kevin. He's getting all of these Supermans McFarlane has done. And like I when I sent it to him, I'm like, well, it looks like we're going to have extra money now because I'm not going to buy any Mattel figures, to be honest with you. I didn't like the way they handled them before. I like McFarlane's realistic approach to the figures. Yeah, this really hurts my heart a little bit, knowing that they're losing not only because a lot of their movie Maniacs lately has been from WB properties, but they're losing as well DC. So all of our DC Comics favorites, Batman, Harley Quinn, Jokers. I believe you even got a couple characters, Harley, Wonder Woman's. I mean, yeah, McFarlane
I
Toys
have
made
Wonder
all of
Woman
those.
and Harley Quinn.
I know that they're toys and such to some people, but been following McFarlane for a while and was excited about this line he was doing. And we'll see what Mattel has to offer. Not going to collect it. I'll check it out just to see the quality, but that's about it.
Okay. Time for our weekend box office. You want to read that, Felix?
Coming in at number 5, we have a Dogman at 4,200,000. Paddington in Peru still up there with 4,500,000. We got The Monkey, which I still need to see that movie at, coming in at 6,350,000. Last Breath, which is another one I keep hearing good things about, came in at 7,800,000. And coming in at number 1 again for the third week in a row, I believe, is Captain America Brave New World, coming in at $15 million. Harley, what do you think about this week's box office?
I'm surprised Paddington's still up there.
Got a big following. They've got a big following, though.
Yeah, I like Paddington the Bear. But I thought Monkey would be like number 2, but it is what it is. And I knew Captain America would probably still be there because of the fact that it's Captain America.
Yeah, and there's not really nothing big coming out. I thought Paddington was going to come out first when it came out last week, but
it came out with Captain America still
did
out. Okay. Time for coming soon. On March 7th, we have Mickey 17 with Robert Pattinson and Steve Yeun. We have Queen of the Ring in the Lost Land with Mila Jovovich and Dave Bautista. We have Night of the Zoopocalypse with David Harbour. We have F, Marry, Kill. We have There's Still Tomorrow, and we have The Senior with Mary Stuart Matterson. Felix, what are you looking forward to this week?
Yeah, I want to see Mickey 17 with Stephen Yang and Robert Pattinson.
I want to see Queen of the Ring.
You would.
Because it's based off of a professional wrestler, a female one from back in the day. And I want to see Night of the Zoopocalypse. Kind of curious about F, Marry, Kill. We'll see. Okay, guys, let's go to our next trailer.
This is the night we've all been waiting for. Senior prom.
I have yet to see these. I wanted to. We were gonna watch them, right? And they watched them without me. And
I just don't want you to embarrass yourself.
now I need to go back and watch the other ones before I watch.
It's a shady side. Nice girls don't win.
How do we get out of here?
I wonder if the other ones kind of link together, the other Fear Street. And I wonder if this is just standalone or it's gonna be linked with the others.
Okay, that comes out on Netflix on May 23rd, guys. Go check it out. Okay, well, that does it for this episode of Mod Squad Movie Talk. Guys, go check out Back to the Retro Review, The Daily Dank, The Asylum with Harley, and We Love Wrestling. You're watching the movie show. Go check out the horror show, the gaming show, Conversations with the Mod Squad, and we go live every Saturday night with a giveaway. Also, don't forget to go check out the Mod Squad community. Join the official Mod Squad community on Facebook. Okay, for Felix, myself, and the entire Mod Squad, see you next time, Puddin'.
See ya.